not looking at your TV set.
It's changed. It's changed.
What is there a special URL for getting the video?
YouTube.
This is BANJ Radio News. I'm Rob Bell, and in the headlines, hundreds of peaceful protesters walked along the Delaware River Canal towpath in Regalsville Saturday to protest the proposed fracked gas PennEast pipeline. Organizers also targeted the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, short-named FERC, for, quote, rubber stamping the application process for PennEast. Anti-pipeline blogger Michael Spilley, who premieres his new show, The Cost of the Pipeline, on PANJ Radio on October 19th, pointed out at the rally that a recent independent NJ Rate Council study shows there is plenty of cheap natural gas in the Garden State already, and the proposed pipeline is just not needed. The 114-mile, $1.13 billion natural gas pipeline would run from Pennsylvania through Hunterdon and Mercer counties along their western edge. The pipeline has faced stiff opposition from those living along its path, as well as from municipal, county, and state elected officials. Well, the New Hope Free Press reports that a 23-year-old Philadelphia man was arrested in the parking lot of the Lambertville CVS after selling stolen goods via Craigslist ads. Philadelphia and Lambertville police participated in the investigation and arrest. The suspect is now in the Somerset County Jail awaiting his first court appearance, according to the article. NJ.com reports that 5 Hunterdon County black bears were killed on the first day of an extended bear hunting season in the Garden State that began October 10th. A total of 206 bears were killed that day, most in Sussex County, the largest weighing 472 pounds, that according to DEP spokesperson Robert Geist. For the first time since the late 1960s, New Jersey is also allowing hunters to shoot bears with bow and arrow this year, at least until Saturday, after which muzzleloaders will continue to be allowed to hunt bears until October 15th. Opponents of the bear hunt call the use of bow and arrow the, quote, cruelest thing possible. After 2 lawsuits were filed challenging developer Jack Cuss Jr. as redeveloper of the historic Union Hotel in Flemington, the Borough Council will now have a revote on Cuss' right to redevelop on Wednesday evening. The lawsuits were filed by Friends of Historic Flemington and 2 residents, arguing that due to the packed nature of the meeting that designated Cuss, not enough time was given to those who wanted to speak against the agreement. Downtown Flemington was recently named one of the 11 most endangered historic places in the United States by the National Trust for Historic Preservation. Cuss' redevelopment plan includes the construction of a 100-room hotel, 250 housing units, and a 900-car parking garage, plus retail stores, a college, and restaurants. While many residents are in favor of redevelopment, more than 1,500 people have signed an online petition opposing the project. PANJ Radio Update. Tune in at 4 p.m. as the STEM Civic High School kids return to our airways for the school season. The teens discuss the Columbus Day versus Indigenous Peoples Day issue and other matters. At 5 p.m., Vinny interviews artist Mike Mann of Lambertville about his new art show opening. And at 6 p.m., comedian Joey Novick discusses the second presidential debate with a panel of politicians and comedians. Tune in to the PANJ Radio schedule page for all our original programming updates. Area weather. Partly cloudy skies with temperatures in the cool 60s continue into the weekend. Enjoy the leaves right now. They are fabulous. I'm Rob Bell. Have an awesome day, everybody.
Newsflash. News today was a copy of last week, so we have to update you immediately, so you'll be aware of what is going on in Lambertville. We do not want anybody to use last week's news to make any decisions that may cause you problems or harm in the future.
Nobody did last week, so why would they do it?
So we will update you with the news now. The police got new cameras, as we said last week.
Here we go.
Unfortunately, they caught them using them out other places other than normal stops and stuff. They've been asked to refrain from going to strip clubs, bars, and assorted types of activities.
Put all your dollars away,
yeah,
guys.
so that will be. The state is still. Yeah, but the state is still paying for the cameras, so don't worry. All right.
That's allowed to be said now.
The masquerade pet party went off great, except some of the pets came dressed as humans and were taken away back to homes, and people didn't realize it was not their spouse. It was actually a dog. So be careful if your pet is acting like a person and trying to sit at the table and drink scotch or anything. He may not be a person. So.
Oh, yeah, you like end up at Andy's getting a sandwich?
Yeah, it's true. Frenchtown had their zombie crawl. Unfortunately, the zombies were real, and now there are more zombies. They're crawling all over the place. You might want to watch some of the movies and TVs to show how to behave with zombies, including you may act like a zombie. A lot of times, put a little zombie clone on. They won't know it's you. Just go around going, all right. And the absentee ballots. This is interesting. You know, they sent them out. Now they've been sent out. They don't know where they went because those people are absent. So they went out to absent people, and they have no idea where these ballots are. So if you get an absentee ballot and you are not absent, please let them know that so that you can use the absentee ballot, but you're not absent. Okay. All right. The Pedals, the walking bear, was killed by a bow and arrow during last week. He has come back. He is now a zombie bear. So if I were you guys who did that, I would probably
Be careful.
Be a little concerned. Yes, you know, and you know they had talks about the West Amarillo political race and influence of pro-line unions and candidates. There was good talk. Unfortunately, both talked about how they would not vote for Trump, but they secretly will vote for Trump. And then the weather. The weather's being updated. It is ungodly humid now for this time of year.
And
the
very
leaves
warm.
don't know what to do. The trees are sort of saying, well, maybe we should get rid of leaves. It's getting hot. Unfortunately, they're trying their best, not coming down fast enough. So that's the updated news. And we will now go back to our regular broadcasting of the Shack Radio. Paul, I need a do-do.
Newsflash, John Flynn.
Hey, we're here at Shack Radio at www.panjradio.com from the Green Birdie Production Studios overlooking Metropolitan Lambertville. So that was great, that newscast came in. I was concerned. Because you know, people, they hear news and they go, I better do something.
You very rarely hear the zombies in the news anymore.
Yeah, you know, and
Nobody
this,
pays attention to them.
and it's zombie
It's a
time.
dead issue.
Zombie, yeah. So, just so everybody know, we're actually being videoed at this moment, and we're actually rolling on YouTube.
Yeah.
Is that
Yes,
right,
you
Mark?
are.
We're on YouTube? There we go. So we
don't
have
know if you- I
our
don't-
video engineer here, Mark Filatowski. Mark, yeah.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark, I got a question for you. Can you see Bill over here? Can you see him?
I can see everything.
All right.
You know, later on, you know, when Shack Radio becomes a legendary hit, part of the archive movie that they'll make.
Yes.
You know, this will be it. The
There it
first
is.
time
Yes.
the video.
There it is.
And there's Mark in the back. See? There he is.
The second show will be about aliens taking over us.
The third show will be about the last show.
Well, you know,
Yes.
all I can say is Woodstock, move over.
Yes.
There it is.
So, let me introduce our panel that you can see now. Unless you're on, if you're in a car or you just have your phone, you don't have the video up from YouTube. You can actually, I'll let you know. To my left is my man Charles Chamberlain, Mr. Charles.
Yeah. What's up, folks?
Yes.
How are you?
Okay. I'm here, captain of the Shack, Bill Kershaw.
Bill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our all-around good guy, technical advisor Paul Morawski.
Hello!
There it is.
And our engineer, Vinny Veroso.
Hey.
Thank you.
And Mark Filatowski's over there.
Yeah.
All right.
Mark.
So this is very exciting. If you have your computer and you want to see us, you can go to YouTube on the PAJ Radio site on YouTube,
Yep.
and you can see us live. You can see what we're doing. We can see.
it is.
I normally sit in the corner and just talk on a mic like this. Since I'm out here, we dancing and stuff like that. So let us get on with our regular show, informative show of music.
We had a regular show.
Yes, a regular music show that tells the world about local music in Lambertville. So this weekend I was actually here Friday night. I was not supposed to be here, but here, and I did go to see Tyson in Sauerland.
Very nice.
Yes, and it was nice. What is it? The Seagulls opened up. What was it?
Oh, yeah, the accidental seagull.
Yes.
The accidental seagull.
Yeah.
They were interesting guys.
Yeah. nice show.
Yeah,
and
good
then
show.
Tyson got up and did his thing. I thought they did a nice job. I think
Yeah.
it's a tough place to play. The sound in that place just gets like swaddled into one homogeneous thing. But I thought they were doing pretty good.
Right.
And actually, I went outside and heard them. They were actually pretty good too.
Right.
So that was. I thought it was nice to see that. It was nice to see a good turnout of Lambervillians
There you go.
to see him. And Tyson.
I'll tell you, the Shackers support local musicians more than any other single entity.
Yeah.
There's always a Shacker. Every time you see a gig going, one of us manages to get there to help out.
It's
Yeah,
not
but I think it's
mistakable.
not. I thought maybe that's because we're trying to say, "Can I be in your band?"
Yeah. Trying to spread our seed.
Yeah. So
Spread yourself
so
out.
anyway,
They keep trying to break out from the shack, but they can't get away. Nobody will take them.
but it was good. It was a good thing.
Well, you had Sean Ellis on the stage.
Shawn Ellis was out there.
Ooh.
There we go.
There you go.
Here's a Shacker.
Sean.
He's on the Shacker retired list.
And he did mention, once a Shacker, always a Shacker.
Yeah,
There it
so
is. There it is.
It's because you get stamped and you have a virus. So,
They put a chip in your brain.
but that was very
Sometimes
nice.
you're just a mascot.
Yeah, so that was very good. I thought that was it turned out a nice event. And then, again, for Tyson, it's a new CD for them, and they're pushing that. And I've listened to it. It sounds very good.
Yeah, they put a lot of
Very
work
good.
into it.
Yeah, so
Tyson's got a more creative sound. He reminds me of like a George Harrison type.
George Harrison's the best.
Yeah.
That
But
if he's got that sound, that's
he
great.
just has that. It's just again, the voicing and everything. It's almost like that trippy kind of music that was in the late '60s, and then got changed a little in the late '80s, early '90s, and the English kind of. I don't want to call it second
So
invasion.
what do you
but
call what you do then, Johnny?
Hmm?
What do you call what you do?
what do I call it? It's called desperate rock.
Desperate.
Desperate rock.
Because
Desperately.
people ask me a lot of times, they say, what kind of music do you play? I don't know what to say, really.
I'm desperate to get the song done. So, but it was a very good. I thought it was a good event. I'm glad I went. I'm glad I was home to be there. So, and then I had to go up and go up to New York and do some work at the Flynn Second Residence, the palatial mansion up in Hunter, New York.
too.
Yes. So it was a very palatial type of place that we're actually selling. We found a big time buyer to buy it.
That's good. Nice.
And we're going to move into a more modest setting so that we can just focus on the things we like to do, like drink and play
Ski.
music. Yeah, and ski.
Yeah.
So you're getting a room in the back of a bar, is what you're saying? What
Oh, man.
No, what Johnny wants less repairs, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, yeah.
Less time fixing stuff.
No matter what you do, the repairs to come.
Yeah, but if you get the right
Geez,
deal, it's somebody
We're
else.
so happy that we'll be going to something smaller and,
Yeah.
So, but anyway, it's a good thing. So I was up there with that, and then this weekend I have to go back, but I will be playing up there. I'll be playing. There's a brewery. It's a Hunter Mountain Brewery, which is.
You told us about
23.
this like 2 weeks ago, didn't
Yep.
you? You performed there? Or?
Yep, I have a band. It's called Wild Blue. If you look them up, I don't have them. I play with them. But if you look them up on YouTube or Facebook, they're kind of a blues rock band, and I play horns and keyboards with them.
So it's
when I'm up there.
WILDBLUE?
WYLDBLU.
Okay.
Just blue, just
Yeah.
the
There
short
it
blue.
is. Wild blue.
Of course,
Easy to text. I like it.
so we'll be up there. So if you happen to be in the area, if you're going up to look at leaves or something, and you say, "Hey, I want something to drink from a brewery in Hunter."
What do they call that? Twig peekers?
Oh, leaf peepers.
Leaf peepers. That's what the people
I'm
up there
sorry
call
for
the people that
laughing.
go
It just
run about.
sounds so cool.
And believe me, the traffic is terrible. Trying
Wow.
to go home.
Just go up and look at leaves.
And they're parked all over the place. You go up the mountain road, they're all to the side, they're hanging off cliffs, whatever. Come out and look at okay.
Well, you know, all you really have to do is go to New Hope and look to Lambertville, and there's all the vista you need right there.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
So
absolutely
right.
simple.
true.
Walk
Absolutely
across the
true.
bridge.
Yep.
Absolutely
Well, that's
true.
that's you, Bill, because
Yeah.
I know you don't leave the area.
Well, you know, I think there's a plastic wall out there,
Yeah, I'm pretty
and
sure.
I'm not taking a chance.
Yeah, so,
A dome, right?
So
Yeah,
anyway,
dome.
that's, so we'll be doing that. But we're coming up to the big events, you know. Halloween, the 29th.
Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah, it's going to
So-
be big.
Shackers JB, 66 Wilson Street, Lambertville.
Yes.
It's going to be great.
The
Elks.
29th.
29th.
Bill, how do people get tickets if they want to get tickets in advance?
The only thing I can tell you is this. There's a really good chance the place is going to tap out, so I'd get there early. and
Where are you
just Go to the
performing?
door. At the Elks.
That's the Elks.
Oh, I thought they were selling tickets in advance.
No, it's just at the door. You
All
know,
right.
There's no sense in having tickets, really. Why bother, you know?
So people can get in?
Yeah, you know, until it
Is that
taps
the reason
out.
you have a ticket?
No, the problem is that, you mean you would just count the amount of tickets and sell only them, and then if people don't show up, don't use their tickets, then you know,
I
what
don't
can
know.
I tell you? It's, but you can only have
It
100
sounds
people.
rigged.
You can only have 100 people in the place, and you know, geez,
All right.
100 people comes fast, so come early.
Yep,
Yeah.
come early. I don't know what time the doors open, but I'd get there like 6:30, 7. Be ready.
Yeah, be ready because the Shackers are going to tear it up.
Yeah.
Now,
so-
is
and they'll have food, so you don't have to. If you said, "Gee, I got to eat first," no, it's
No,
there.
they got food. It's
Yeah,
there.
it's
Yeah,
there.
And it's not an elk.
Yeah.
It's not a chopped up elk like some people think.
No,
People
no.
think that when you go there, the only thing you can eat is elk. No, it's not
No,
like
no.
that.
they serve
Bill,
moose?
I have to say, unfortunately, there was a dead deer near there.
Well,
And
yeah,
I
that
went
could
by and it
slip
was
in.
gone. I don't want to say it. I mean, it was gone fast.
Hey, you notice there's no
little
cats around there.
roadkill, huh?
Yeah. So,
But and after we get done, you got J.B. Klein
yeah.
Band.
Yeah.
Now,
Party
there you
until
go.
about 12, right?
Yeah,
Get out there,
I mean, you know, undoubtedly the best band in town. You know, I know
We
our
love you,
present
Jeff.
company is accepted here, but
Are you trying to
They
say
are
they're
good.
better than us?
well,
Is
I
this a
don't know.
challenge? Are we
I don't
having
know.
a battle of the bands on
wasn't really-
Halloween night?
Johnny, I really wasn't trying to say that. I kind of just said it.
Are we going to? It sounds like a battle of the bands to me.
Oh,
That's
okay.
yeah.
Sounds like another
yeah.
concert
All right.
ready
Yes.
to go.
All right, I can hear JB shaking in his shoes all the way from here.
Bring your mace and
He's gonna
hatchet.
knock on the
We're
door.
going at it. Battle of the bands.
He's going to knock on the door. I guarantee you. He'll be here in 30 minutes. Watch.
So we have, you know what I have to do is we got to make it so it's like, listen, we both play a song, then we have to do a drink. You know, can't anybody can just play sober.
Is this a celebratory tequila?
Yeah. So, but that will be great. So get there early. It'll be a great night.
Is there going to be a clapometer?
A clapometer.
Yeah,
sounds cool.
yeah.
That sounds
That's
cool.
a
Might have to have people like a panel who will decide.
No, we could. No, I could use my cell
Like
phone.
numbers and
I can
everything?
hold my cell phone up there and register the numbers, and we could have a competition right then and there.
Dude,
How
that
about
sounds
that?
really
Well,
good.
what do you
JB.
mean? Out loud? We've
Yeah.
already got that one.
Yeah, Who's the loudest?
Get your DBM on.
So come on out the 29th. It'll be great. You guys will have a great time. Last year was packed. It was packed. It was one of the.
That's why I was telling you about the
Yeah.
crowd. I mean, you know, 100 people.
Back-
Boom. It's
And
a
I think
shame.
what is it, $15 to get in?
Yeah.
And that's
yes.
food.
nothing.
That's entertainment, and you have a bar there that has drinks that are reasonable.
I think it's
Reasonable.
$3.
Yeah.
$3
That sounds
draft.
great all the way around.
Yeah, it's just a great time.
Come out.
For under $20, you can
Yeah.
eat and drink and have a great party. And I tell you, the people come there all dressed. And
Yeah.
if you think that it's just a regular party, no. we got dimmed lighting and middle-aged adults acting like complete fools, dressed up. in
Bill,
all
we're
different
supposed to make
things.
this attractive to people.
That's it. That's what's attractive.
And in a bizarre circumstance, middle-aged, complete fools trying to act like middle-aged people.
Yeah, masquerading as teenagers.
And also, I think last year, didn't we have a surprise dance routine?
Did you really?
Oh, you mean
was.
the flash mob?
Yeah.
Yeah, the flash mob. Well, there's a good chance we're going to see them.
Flash
Yeah.
mob? What is that? I don't understand.
They come out of nowhere. No, it's amazing. You're just
amazing.
walking
Yes.
out of nowhere.
They lift
and
up to the
Thriller is
floor.
playing, and they're doing the Thriller.
Oh, wow.
stuff. Yes,
Yes.
they got it down too. So,
Yeah.
Nice.
so you could be just walking down the street, all of a sudden you're surrounded by 25 women doing.
Well, that could happen,
Yeah.
the night before, or I shouldn't say the night before, the night after, Monday night when we play in the middle of the street.
Yeah, and that's all right. And
Yeah.
it's a Monday night.
Monday night,
the 31st.
Union and Perry.
Union Perry at Ground Zero.
Yeah.
Ground Zero
Tell
of
me,
the Halloween extravaganza we'll be playing.
Yeah.
Johnny, have they ever done that dance in the street?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that has happened.
Yeah, we've done it.
Let's
we've
do
done
it
a few
again
years.
this year. I want to see it.
It's going to happen. It's
That,
already set up.
that's what I hear. I hear the rumor. You know, they're flash mob.
Yeah,
you can't really
you
count
can't
on them
really
showing,
substantiate anything.
Yeah, they could just all
You
of a sudden,
can't substantiate
boom,
a
and they're there.
flash mob.
But there is a possibility they might be attracted to the music, and something might happen, and boom.
And I might just have that recording in my repertoire as the PA is being set up for our band.
Yeah.
What a coincidence! That could happen.
Could happen. So,
Yeah.
so that's happening on the. So if you're coming to Lambertville on Halloween, you have the children. You're going up and down Union Street, and these guys, it's amazing. They spend. I know Stu was telling me he spends at least a couple $100 just on candy
Yeah.
to give out. And
Is this Sunday night or Monday night?
Monday
Monday
night.
night.
Monday night, okay.
And it's they do a great job. All the houses on Union Street. And
Oh, it's incredible. They even
Yes.
turned off the lamp lights last year, the
Yeah.
street lights, and
Yeah.
they had fog, different colored fog.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
People
what-
dressed in
what
full
illuminates
costume.
the street is the different colored lights from the houses.
From the houses, yeah.
is the illumination. That's what makes it so cool.
And last year, was the first year we tried this playing. Stu has allowed us to use his electric, and he is again. And we were there, and it was great because the
Yeah.
firemen were there and the police were there, and they were all into it. And they,
Yeah, it was great.
took care of us.
Didn't you say they put these giant lights up on
Well,
you guys?
they
On
did
the mic,
They
Charlie.
did it at the end.
Well,
Sorry about that.
They were
Well, we-
losing people.
yeah, we kind of asked them, how about if we don't
you,
do
Rob.
that?
And contrary to popular belief, if I'm not mistaken, the police are there not to take us away?
Yeah. So
Protecting you.
yes.
I was watching your live feed on YouTube just now. This is an historic moment. You realize
Historic
that?
moment.
We are live on YouTube right now, thanks to Mark Filikowski over there.
Yes, Mark.
And we don't have a camera pointing at him, but we will soon have
Yes.
another 3 or 4 cameras.
That would be great.
And this is a giant event, so, hey, it's only fitting that Shack Radio, which was the first, and you, John, were the first person to really see that PA&J Radio was going to be something and supported us from the very beginning. So I appreciate
There you go.
that.
Yes.
And here we are, we're live on YouTube, and it's
Wow.
nothing but positive, upbeat from here,
I
Yeah.
remember our first show. We couldn't even connect the voice to the internet, remember? we didn't know if we were on, we were off.
We played.
We-
we played some
Nobody
music,
knew.
right?
You just didn't know what was happening.
Nobody was listening, so nobody knew.
So now, is Mark going to be Mark the Wizard?
Oh, yeah.
Might as well.
Mark the
Let's
Wizard.
go
Yes,
with it. Let's go with it.
So
That's true. We have to come up with a moniker for him.
There we
actually,
go.
I have
The
some bad news though.
Wizard.
What's that?
All our sponsors, I'm sorry, but the rates are going to go up now.
Rates are going way up. You should have locked in early.
That's right. TV is much more expensive than radio.
Well, it is. I mean, and a huge shout out to John Rako for spending tons of money to make this happen.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he'll recover the funds at some point. If you're watching, John, we appreciate it, buddy.
It's going to be one of his shows, right? It'll be like, here's a little antique here, a 2-screen computer.
Hey, you know what we ought to do?
This came from the.
We ought to have like something from his store. We'll put it in the middle here, and we'll talk about it during the show. Try to hawk it. Yeah.
Like, what is that?
No, we'll describe it.
We could do live bidding. Anybody?
Yeah, we can live
we get
bidding.
$50 for this?
You know what? we can call it, what is it?
Yeah.
That'll be the segment of what is it?
If you can guess.
Yeah, so we'll
You
just
get
go
it.
around and we'll decide, and then we'll have someone has the answer.
There you go.
You wanted my signature?
Right there, right there. All right,
Folks, in case you don't know,
we got
that's
a
Rob
Bell
Bell.
signature.
There you go.
For $10
There you go.
And we will give you the pen.
The director of the radio station.
We have
Yes,
these
that's him.
Lovely mugs
With a
for
whole-
$15 that say PANJ Radio on it. Order now.
And the
2
glass
for $25.
and the glassware, a set of 6.
Yeah.
The glassware.
A set of 6 beers for
There it is.
$12.95. Thank you.
Oh wow, man.
Yes. I see the money rolling in now.
Can they see the phone number of where to call in?
I think he has to tilt up a little.
No, but I'll tell them it's 609-460-4673 if you want to call in and ask us any questions or say, hey, you guys
bid
are
on the
cute on
mug.
TV or something like that, that's fine.
There
You
you
know,
go.
I'm just waiting for the Rupert Murdoch buyout offer.
Yeah.
You and me both, pal.
Be like, you know, it'll be like The
I hope you're
Simpsons.
I'm
watching.
telling you it's coming.
Did you see in The Simpsons one time Bill Gates comes and buys, Homer decides
Yes.
to have a computer business, and he has a desk and a cup and some pens, and he's like, I hear the internet is on computers now. And he said, all of a sudden, here comes Gates and offers to buy his computer company, and as soon as they buy it, they destroy everything. Just crush everything.
Just get rid of the competition.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Well, that was excellent. So
That's
that'll be
so
us.
real. That's so real.
Yes. So the big radio, the Clear Channel will be in here. I'll just buy everything. Just
It'll be Trump TV.
yeah, Trump TV.
Trump TV after he loses the election.
There we go.
So our next gigs that we could do live feed. Maybe we could get the video through a cell phone too, or probably couldn't handle that.
We have to figure out how to integrate Facebook Live into our system.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, if we could uplink, through our mobile devices as a Wi-Fi, we could do live broadcasts with
Or
video.
I could have at any moment, like I said, I just say, hey, this is Johnny Keys on the street live here. I've noticed here. Look, someone got a parking ticket. If this is your car, too bad. You better come get it.
And then they'll call in.
Yes,
Hey, do you got my parking ticket?
Johnny, you could be the man on the street.
that's right. Go up to people. Hey, you know what? I noticed this chair in the store hasn't moved here for like 5 years. Are you going to sell this thing? What's going on?
I wonder about that. There's some paintings in the windows around here on the antique stores that are, for years, they're sitting there waiting to be
Yeah.
sold.
Oh my God.
How do they make a living?
Yes.
You're going to have a Johnny's auction special?
Yeah.
Where you walk around and say, this chair right here, it's been sitting there forever. But he's going to bid it up. Let's start at $50. $50 for this chair.
Come get it now. Oh, I see a lot of applications for this.
Here we go.
You know,
Also-
we could walk around the town and auction off the stuff that's put out for trash.
Spring cleaning.
Well, you can sell
Hey.
LSD T-shirts. I see you're featuring
yeah.
one of them.
Ooh,
Yo,
that is
what's
a
your
nice.
You know what? I
T-shirt
think
say?
for the first show now, and it's on YouTube, the first show, I'm wearing the LSD
that's right.
T-shirt.
That's
About that.
There it is.
Coincidence.
That's right. So we're going to hit him up for a sponsorship fee.
You know,
Yeah.
Stickman, if you're out there, you should be proud.
Yeah, Stickman, you should also owe us money.
Johnny, I just came up with something. Now every single week, someone has to make a T-shirt for you to wear.
There you go.
There you go. Right, a
When I
new T-shirt.
advertise, one time, I will wear your T-shirt.
There it
as long as it
is.
doesn't say, like, you're a big asshole.
You got the
Just for clarity's sake, that is Lambertville's Suitcase Drum Company.
That's right.
LSD.
That's what it is.
LSD, baby.
If you need a suitcase drum, the thing about the suitcase drum was great is let's say you're a traveler, but you're a musician. So what do? Oh, I got a suitcase drum. I throw my stuff in there, I use it, and then all of a sudden I open up and I can play drums on it.
Can't beat that.
You
No,
can't beat
you know,
that.
You can't beat
no.
it.
When you're a musician, you usually end up trying to get paid for the pizza.
Yes. But now you carried in the
You're not
suitcase.
traveling around in a suitcase, Johnny.
You could be if you're homeless.
You could be.
You could be.
If your girlfriend kicks you out, you're homeless.
Hey, these things happen.
Hey, before we go to the break, I want to ask one question. Let's get some clarity here. Elks is on which night?
The 29th.
29th.
Saturday.
Saturday the 29th. Right.
Saturday.
And
Yes.
And that's
Halloween.
66
I got
Wilson
to pick up
Street.
my tickets tomorrow.
Halloween on Monday.
See, there were house advanced ticket sales, right?
Yeah, they're doing advanced ticket sales.
There you go.
20 at the door, 15 on if you go ahead of time.
All right. Wow, I
Sounds
didn't even
great. That's
Wow.
reasonable. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Better get my wife a ticket. I'm
Where,
sure,
where you buy them at?
I'm
At
sure
the
she'll be
Elks?
upset about
Yeah, at the
missing
Elks.
it.
All right. Well, let's
the
tell the
proceeds
people
go-
that.
66 Wilson.
66
what do the
Wilson.
proceeds go to for this?
The Elks.
They go right into you guys' pockets, I guess.
That's a good proceed.
We never
Proceed
saw
with
that,
that.
happening.
Yeah.
So
Come
if you
on
really
now.
care, if you really care about us, go.
So we have 2 minutes before we take our break, and I don't know if we're
Already?
going to still be filmed while we're breaking.
Yes, we'll still be live during the break.
So I guess we won't be able to do what we normally do at break. We'll just have to keep that.
Like, you
down.
mean disappear and smoke cigarettes?
Let's hang out.
I'm definitely disappearing. Sorry.
Let's keep the dancing women out. Let's keep it cool. So anyway, we'll be back. We have some. I'm sure there's lots of commercials happening and information in between.
All
Yes.
kinds of stuff.
So if you're out there and you're on YouTube and you're saying, "Wow, don't go away,"
That's Johnny Keys.
Yes. If you're on your phone, don't get rid of it. You'll be back in a few minutes. If you're just sitting on the internet, and you're saying, "I can't find that site. I can't find that site," listen to Shack Radio.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we'll come back here and we'll have the second half of Shack
Radio.
Radio.
here at www.panjradio.com.
Hi, you're listening to Joey Novick, and I am the host of Punchlines and Politics. We air live every Monday, 7 p.m. right here on WPANJRadio.com, and that show repeats at 6. Each day, we have some of the best people from politics and some of the most fantastically funny comedians in New Jersey. So please, listen to me, come in the studio, and enjoy the show. Joey Novick, Punchlines and Politics.
Hey, this is Jack Furlong, host of The Strike Zone on PANJ Radio, the sports talk show, live on Monday at 12 o'clock, where we talk about local and national sports-related topics. We take your phone calls in the last half hour, trying to get your opinion about some controversial things that goes on in the world of sports. Here's a quick clip from the show that aired on Monday. A lot of people commenting on that site about the line judge, Sarah Thomas, who is the first female official hired by the NFL. Without saying it directly, many of the comments had an air of how women don't have a place in football officiating. They called her a horrible official in so many ways, and I want to quote some of the posts here. A guy posting by the name of From the Sidelines posted, "Having never played and having little experience, she has no clue." A guy posting under the name of TQNYG posted, "She is the most incompetent I have ever seen up close." And the worst comment, which will really spark it, is posted by a guy named Will Johnson, and he posted, "Sarah Thomas was hired so that more women would watch the games, just like the whole fake breast cancer awareness crap."
Ooh.
Yeah. Listen.
Going for the jugular there,
Oh,
huh?
my God. Listen, all officials are human and will miss calls or make mistakes, okay? Is she an unfortunate target for being a woman in a predominantly male profession in sport? Yeah, probably. Check out the archive page if you missed it for an instant replay at PANJRadio.com. We'll see you Monday on The Strike Zone.
Hi, Vinny V here, host of In the Green Room, every day at 10 a.m. Best of shows archives. Starting at Tuesdays at 5 p.m., a new live show that runs all week. Interesting guests, our subjects are health, environment, spiritual, political, musical, you name it, you'll find it here on In the Green Room. Check out our schedule on PANJRadio.com, 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Peace out.
I look around me, see that I found me in the eyes of people I don't.
Hey, I'm Deirdre Anderson with Delish Catering.
And I'm Laura Mangone from Chambers Walk Cafe and Catering.
And we'd like you to join us on Food for Thought, where what do we talk about, Laura? We talk about restaurants, we talk about
Pet
recipes,
peeves,
pet
food.
peeves, bitchy hostesses.
All sorts of food-related items.
All sorts of
Tune
food
in.
stuff, and sometimes not so much food stuff. We go off on segues, but we have a lot of fun, don't we?
Absolutely.
So join us on Food for Thought.
PANJradio.com, 1 o'clock weekdays.
This is too right. Yeah.
Hey, we're back at Shack
Radio.
for the second half. Hey, you know, as always, you know, we have this union smoke break that the staff on the with Shack Radio here have to, you know, they're allowed to do that. I can't say anything. I can't do anything about it. I did mention it one time, and then they went on strike, and then I had to raise the rates. So you know what? So we let them smoke. They're out there. They'll come in when they're back. You know, I can't do anything about that. So if you see anybody walking in, it's not like they're trying to take over the place or they're coming in to do something bad. They're just smokers. So
Now that we're live video, we can't get away with anything.
That's right. They
Yeah.
didn't. They
Well,
didn't
I gotta
believe
tell
you
the truth.
before,
Before
John.
I hit their, I heard
They
the
didn't
numbers.
believe you before, but now they do.
Whatever. So anyway, we're gonna start off. So Bill, what do we have here?
I'll tell you, I got an interesting Jason song here.
All right.
Jason Bonthram, a bass player in the Shackers. He's a very creative guy. Well, he wrote this song called Vampire Bat. And I keep on asking him about it, and all I have is his basic first one he made. But I thought, I'm going to play it. So here it is.
Sure, we'll get sued.
Jason, Vampire Bat.
Everybody's waiting for the world to spin around. Everyone gets nervous when the sun goes down. For a moment with you, I would sell my soul. She had blood on her lips, she had blood on her clothes. Tell me that you love me and I'll spend the night buried in a graveyard lit by neon light. For a moment with you, I would sell my soul. She had blood on her lips, she had blood on her clothes. You can live forever if you sleep all day. Rum and cokes for breakfast, beef for hunting down your prey. For a moment with you, I would sell my soul. She had blood on her lips, she had blood on her clothes. For a moment with you, I would sell my soul. She had blood on her lips, she had blood on her clothes. She had blood on her lips, she had blood on her clothes. She had blood on her lips, she had blood on her lips. And that's how it goes.
There we go. That was Jason Bonthram, which is Vampire Bat, the song that he wrote, and he developed it all on his laptop using GarageBand.
The Vampire Bat.
Fantastic. All I can say is just it's just a fantastic.
It's very appropriate for the Halloween season.
Yes.
Yes.
You actually got to see Johnny Keys dancing for the last 10 minutes.
The vampire bat.
Yeah, me and Johnny were doing the bat because now that we're live on video, we have to be animated.
That's another thing, guys. We may have to cut out your smoke break because we may have to do dance routines.
No problem at all.
So if we're playing songs,
Flash mobs during the breaks.
There it is.
There is not going to be any G-string here.
I beg to differ.
I
beg to differ. We get the bikini girls coming in here during the break.
Yeah.
I would love
So what
a
I'm gonna
bikini
do-
girl from Caesars
You know, like the
to
ring
walk
girls, they
by
walk
for
around.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Round three.
Yeah.
Round three.
Yeah, but you know what I'm thinking? I'm looking at this bean of mine right here,
Oh, is this locker talk? Wait a
and
minute.
and I'm thinking I could sell advertising space on the top of my head right here.
There you go.
It could be done.
You
It
could
be
actually.
done.
The back of your head is right on the
Right
screen.
on the screen, and
could be
right
done.
there. And
Right.
I'm telling you, I
Eat
got
Bertha's muscles.
Giuseppe's Pizza.
For $25, I'll put a tattoo on my head.
The problem is, Bill, is that you bang your head all the time, there'll be blood shooting out.
Here we go back to Halloween again.
There we go.
Blood shooting out. Here we go.
Anyway, just a question here. Does any other town, and I don't know, maybe there is somewhere, does any other town do Halloween better than we do?
No, we do the best Halloween in the whole world.
There
I
isn't
think so.
anybody that does anything as good as we do.
I
think
Bill,
we
Bill's
win in
taking his
Halloween.
medication again. So, I'm always fascinated how, and I've seen it grown. It's getting, I mean, it used to be, you had trick or treats, kids from the hill would come down, and now it's just gotten bigger and bigger, and now, I mean, basically, if you're not on Union Street, it's dark. There's nothing.
Yeah,
That's
John,
true.
we don't even put our stuff out.
That's true.
Our
No,
decorations, and we're 1 block away.
I'm on Lambert Lane. We have zero.
Zero.
Everybody's on Union Street.
Johnny and Bill, let me ask you a question. When every Halloween comes through, and I've been in Lambertville all my life, and I've been all over the place at the same time, whenever I come back, it looks like on Union Street at this one spot, there's this lady that keeps making these sculptures.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about that.
I don't know her by name, except that she.
Well, I know her by name, but I don't want to say.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I think she's
Fair
been
enough.
already interviewed in the
I think she'd
newspapers. You
like
could
to hear
say
you
it.
say it.
Give her credit.
No, you know
What's
what?
her
She's
name?
all over the internet. People stop into Lambertville.
I see people
and
taking
ask
pictures
directions
all day long.
how to get there.
Right. She's
At
a
the coffee
retired
shop.
art
Yeah.
high school teacher.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
She's
you're getting
an
angry
art
about
teacher.
that? Is that what you're saying, Bill?
Well, no.
Wanna be asked?
No.
She was already. She was already. They did a TV special.
They've done
on
TV
Best-
specials on it.
They
Really?
have.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
she does
she's,
a nice job. She's on the corner.
She's amazing.
Well, this year have you seen this year's?
Yeah.
No, I haven't
Fantastic.
yet.
They have like the side. I don't remember the side.
Yeah,
road.
she
No,
started
yeah,
that
that's
last year.
right.
She took that too?
Like there's a side path with a lot of stuff going on down in
Yeah,
there.
and a lot of their neighbors allow her to put stuff up in their yards.
Yeah.
Yes, she's got
Absolutely.
overflow into the
Yeah.
neighbors.
But they're
Yeah, she
great
just
sculptures.
keeps on
I mean,
making.
they're just think about Beetlejuice, the movie Beetlejuice,
Right.
and you can picture what these things look like, these sculptures, and they're fantastic. I mean, dogs.
Well, you can go
People,
on.
little
You can go on the
kids.
internet. and
Ghouls.
just- and go to the Lambertville. I guess the town page, right on Lambertville.
Okay.
Don't they have pictures of?
I don't know.
display?
I don't know. I just.
Well,
I know
think
there's
this is
always
something
people
they
out there
have to
taking
put
pictures
on
of
there
it.
because
There's
it's
something
obviously
there.
an attraction because a lot of people come out to that.
Yeah.
Is that paper mache, Bill?
You know, I don't know what she uses. I really don't. I think they're dummies used for making wigs. I think
Okay.
that's where she gets them from. They're foam
But not the
heads.
faces.
She
comes-
just recarves them.
Oh, okay.
But
You know?
and she also, when it starts to rain, she puts plastic over it.
I
It's
noticed
very,
that all
very-
But you know what really does it? It's the white material that she uses and the black paint and the
Right.
blue and the black light. That's what
Right.
really.
Yes, she uses like
accentuates
the
it.
black light. Yeah. for
It's
the
not
old
so much
posters.
what she does. She knows how to put all those elements together to
Yeah.
really make the
Now,
scene.
now, when you guys play, are you playing close to that?
A block down.
No, we're about
we don't want to steal
4
the
or 5
thunder.
blocks away.
Gotcha.
I think.
How far above?
About 4 blocks away.
4 blocks
No.
away.
Yeah.
Is it that far? Nah.
Well,
two
4
blocks,
blocks
actually.
Is nothing.
It's
4
2
blocks
blocks.
is
But there's
nothing.
probably like 100 of them there.
Yeah.
No,
I
I don't
would
know about
guess.
that. You know, she used to make about 2 or 3 every year.
I know, but she's doing it for 20 years.
So that means
Yeah.
that
There's like
everybody
100
comes-
there.
Yeah.
So that means
The
everybody.
scariest one looks a little bit like Paul.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything, but
He's shorter.
Get it right.
So that means that everybody that's walking from the north to the south of Lambertville, when they see her, they can hear the Shackers play down the street.
Oh, sure. They could hear us all over town.
That's right.
We don't have any concerns about that.
It is Halloween, so you can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but normally, normally we would be
But it's
objecting.
a great, if you have a chance, and again, really it's Halloween now for us. It's Halloween season. There's all kinds. There's a zombie crawl, I think, tomorrow night. Is that what it is? Or was
No,
it?
it's Saturday, right?
Saturday?
The zombie crawl?
Yeah.
They have one in Frenchtown and in Lambertville as well.
They're all going to meet up and to be one big zombie.
One big zombie.
Yeah, so, but they're doing that. They're having, if you walk up and down the street, you'll see most people have their houses decorated. So it's up here. So if you have a chance, and weather's nice, take a drive up and come see the
heck
town. And then on the 31st.
Drive in, but park away from North Union, trying to find yourself.
They close the
a
whole
parking
street
area.
down to
Yeah,
traffic.
The whole street gets
It's
closed.
all
Yeah.
walking.
You don't want to drive into that. That's
no.
hard.
Now, you wanna
parking, right?
Park at the CVS, right? There's a less parking.
Or a good tip, park behind the Lambertville Inn.
Oh, yeah.
The boat club down there. It's a state park, and you can park down there for free.
How come every event we have to talk about parking? We go into
Well, Johnny, we're trying to be
talk,
courteous.
We talk nothing about the event, but 10 minutes about parking. What is it with us? So
we take care of our fans.
Yeah, they'll find a place to park. But on the 31st, come up. If you've never seen this, it's an event you should see, and it's well run. It's a family event. People are very nice, and everybody's having a good time. All the houses are very. I mean, they really put out a lot of money and to do these things. Some of them used to have actors on the front. And they would
Right, the one they do Blackbeard's pirate, and they have a
Yep.
cannon going off,
do
and
it,
people
yeah.
dressed in pirate outfits.
Yeah, well, that's the same place. That's next to the
That's
other
right next
display
to-
we
right.
just discussed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you really got to pay attention. Some people in town have gotten, it's like you go to a ballpark and somebody's throwing peanuts at you. Some of the people in town are so good now at throwing out candy. It is unbelievable.
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh man.
They can hit you
There's one
across the
guy-
road?
yeah, poo.
Hey, what about in New Hope? There's the Playhouse. They have the what is that show? The
Rocky
Horror
Horror
Picture Show.
Usually every year.
Everybody loves that.
Yeah.
It's coming up. you
I'm
know?
surprised they do that on Fox. Fox is doing a version.
A version, but not the original
Not
one
the
with
original?
Tim
Oh,
Curry.
really? That's
Yeah,
right.
there's
Tim
one
Curry.
they're made up.
No, you can't redo Tim.
Well, he's in
Tim
it.
Curry owned that.
He's in it, but he's not the character he played before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's too old now.
Susan Sarandon.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're
love
doing a
Susan.
remake of it. It's supposed
Wow.
to be on soon on Fox.
Love that show. I always
I'm
watch
just-
every year. it
I'm
comes
amazed
on, I
how
watch
they were able to get away with that on TV.
Yeah.
I'm making a man, blonde hair and a tan.
But if you had a chance, you should go see it. It's a great play and it's fun.
Hey,
It's
we're
a lot
even
of
going to
fun.
play a snippet of it on the Halloween party.
Yeah.
We're going to play.
Don't give it away.
Oh well, come on. Well, the people want to know, John.
No, they don't.
Oh, come on.
They'll
they
have to
can-
wait. Now they won't buy the tickets.
I can hear the ahs and the oohs all the way from
You
here.
just ruined it. They were
Radio
like,
man.
oh.
The Time Warp?
The time warp.
All right.
There it goes.
Let's hear
There goes
the
all our fans
time
gone.
warp again.
It's just a step to the left.
Yeah.
So we're so that's going to be a great night. It's going to be a lot of fun that weekend. So
That's a costume thing.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's serious party.
Yeah, serious.
Oh, yeah, we all
serious
have
party.
costumes. So.
Serious party.
Yeah,
I'll
It'll
tell
be
you.
great.
You know, way back, right across the street, we used to have the party at the YMAC, the YMAC.
Okay.
And, we had some great parties there. I'll tell you, they were just super times.
This is a continuation of that.
You know, you never repeat the coolness that the old YMAC had.
You mean like the bad electricity?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was neat.
You can't beat when we, what was it, 4 or 5 years ago when we had that snowstorm?
And the power was out.
And the power's out, and Bill puts a generator on the back of his truck.
Nice.
And whips
Yeah.
that thing up, and we lit
Yeah.
half the
We
neighborhood with
we
that.
had a party. There was nobody, and the thing is, it was the only light in Lambertville.
Exactly.
Everybody else is cowering in their homes, angry, you know, frightened and bored, and we are yahooing it like there's no tomorrow.
Nice.
I burned out an amp.
Throwing
I think.
snowballs.
What's it?
2 amps.
Two
2 amps
amps.
went that night.
What's his name?
That's party.
For the Inflexibles.
Maturo.
Maturo.
Maturo, yeah.
It's burned up. It was on fire.
Everybody's going, what's that smell? What's that smell? I don't know.
He goes, no, it's
I don't
supposed,
care. Give me another beer.
it's supposed to get warm like that. You mean like with flames?
Well, you know, the whole thing started. I said, look, I think I could get like one light up and maybe a couple amps. All right, that's what we do because that's how big the the unit that I had could handle.
Sure.
Well, by the time I got the thing up and running, everybody starts plugging in. I had like 25 lights on it, a whole bank and array of amplifiers, big
Amazing.
amplifiers, small amplifiers, all plugged into this little generator I got in the parking lot, screaming.
But it got through.
It got through. But what happened is it was an old one, and I just turned up the carburetor a little bit and made the RPMs increase to handle the load. But it also increased the voltage, and those old amps didn't like that.
Right. Vroom.
Yep.
So I haven't sent you a bill for my amp yet. Anyway, so what do we have up for my archive there?
Well, I thought maybe we would take a trip and start heading for the sun.
Let's do it.
I remember one dark night, I looked into your eyes. I felt like you could see right in my soul. You tried to play it cool, dark glasses, mirror world. I was always drawn by your light, and that was long ago. And I'm feeling kinda low. I never thought we'd end up in this place. I asked you what was wrong. You said nothing but silent roars, and a cold, polite smile reigned supreme. Now I'm on the run, heading for that setting sun, and I don't think I'll be back this way again. Try as I may, I bet again today. So I guess I'll be running to the sun. I made you laugh and smile, made you happy for a while, but I could feel the sadness of your soul. I'm not a perfect man, and I tried to understand. I guess I really never had a chance. Now I'm on the run, heading for that setting sun, and I don't think I'll be back this way again. Try as I may, I failed again today. So I guess I'll be running to the sun.
There you go.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Even though we have advanced technology, we still have humans.
Yes,
here we are.
And all you got to do is just
I was
push
going
the-
to write
push the wrong
another
button.
advertisement that says you can get that song from my Bandcamp site. Bandcamp, John P. Flynn, Bandcamp.
Well, John, you can still do that. The song was almost over. They heard it out.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
We
Sell
could do
Johnny.
it right here. You
Sell
could put it right there on the screen.
So there you go. But anyway.
Wasn't that the name of the album, Johnny?
Yes, a
Heading
whole,
for the
whole
Sun?
album.
You know, really, I think if somebody was to call in this radio station, they could get a signed copy of Heading for the Sun.
They could if I had any more. It's 609-460-4673.
Call in, folks. You'll
Yes,
talk
you
to
can
Johnny
call.
Keys.
But
yeah, if you're seeing us, call in.
Call in.
yeah. This is your chance. Yeah, if you see us on TV, just wave. But yes, this technology is great now. We'll be on TV, so I'm gonna have to start wearing suits. There's gonna be a dress code.
It's going to be a dress code? There's going to be a dress code?
There'll be a dress code.
Oh my God, I wore my best sneakers for you.
Yeah, we're gonna have we'll have pimp night We one down. We're just like pimps.
Wait a second.
Can we wear the Liegenhausen?
Yeah.
Lederhosen, yeah.
And then, you know,
Oktoberfest.
we'll have another one. We'll have Hell Night in business suits. We'll do that. We have a lot of good things coming up.
There we go.
You gotta love video. So
There it
actually,
is.
do I look skinnier on the video, right? Find out how it's going. So.
There we go.
Yeah. Anyway, well, that song would have went on and sang, and they would have heard a lot of like the chorus, and it would have been cool. But
Yeah, but it
it's
didn't
done.
make it, Johnny.
It's done.
Come on, Johnny, move on. Move on.
Yeah.
Don't dwell on the past.
Hard to find good help. It's hard to find help at all. So anyway, I just would like to say, if you have a chance, next week I think JB's going to be our guest.
Yeah, he said so
Yes.
yesterday.
So
he said he
he'll-
was coming.
So
Yeah,
he'll be our
I
guest.
also talked to Tom Brown. He says he's coming with the Katie Brown Band.
Yeah, I
Very
think it's in
nice.
November.
8th, November 8th,
Yes.
I believe.
Very, very
So
nice.
we have them coming in, and so there's a lot of good stuff. We're also after, I know it's looking down the road a little bit, but after Halloween, after we've come down off that high,
Yeah.
Right.
And we've picked ourselves up off the ground,
Right.
we'll be going back to the Elks,
Or lick our wounds, one or
which
the
is,
other.
I think it's at November 4th. It's the first Saturday at the
Yeah.
Elks. We'll have our open mic there with Tyson running the board, and all us contributing with our equipment and knowledge and skills.
Yes.
Sure.
That's Tyson's.
And besides all that, we're probably going to do something good.
There
Yes.
we go.
Yeah.
There we
And
go.
then the
But that's Tyson Steele, the next 007.
Yeah.
In fact, they're thinking
Dun,
about making him
dun,
008. He's so good.
yeah.
Joe Skirty, are you watching?
Yes. So and then on actually too on the following weekend will be the second Saturday open mic at the City Market.
Yeah.
So that'll be there. So we'll be doing that. So we got 3 weekends in a row where we'll be playing music and people come out, and you'll be hearing the local musician militia.
There it is.
You know,
There it is.
Rock the joint.
It's just not us. I mean,
Rock
there's
the
a
joint.
music, how would you say it? A music environment in this town.
Community.
A big family. A
Music community.
Community.
Family together.
Yeah,
I have
it's
a feeling.
it's
I have a feeling since you guys did this week, and now you're all on TV and you're all on radio and everything like that. I have a feeling we've just taken it to the next level. Everybody that's local, we've taken it to the next level. You get to Johnny, you get to the Shackers.
Yeah.
Are we
Now
going
we're
to
gonna
make
take it
up?
to the next level?
The next level might be off a cliff, though.
I'm jumping first.
But
How
here's
about that?
here's the community, right? And
Charlie,
this is- this is
the
us
phrase
bringing
"you have
them
a face
together.
for radio" no longer applies.
No longer applies.
And don't
Rob.
forget, when you see John Flynn walking down the street now, you know who he is. Don't forget to get his autograph.
There it is. There it is.
Please don't throw bottles at me. I can take rotten fruit. No bottles, please.
Please sign my beer can.
Yeah, yeah. With my head.
But you accept tequila shots, I believe.
Yes.
There we go.
That's right.
Anyway, you should get a tequila manufacturer.
I just want somebody to come up to me and say, "Hey, man, I remember you in 2005, man. You were great." That's all I want.
Yeah, what happened?
That's all I want.
So, Vinny Veroso.
Wake up.
What is our Donna Palooka time check?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Hey,
Dos
yo.
minutos.
Hey,
Molto
Donna,
bene.
Donna just came back from her trip out west.
Yes.
She was listening to us on the internet.
She was listening?
Did she enjoy herself?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she
thank
went.
God, thank goodness.
She went across the
Death Valley?
Death Valley in an RV.
The
And
Great
live.
Divide.
So we're going to get a picture of her, so when we do it, we can hold the picture of her.
Yes,
Ah,
Donna.
yeah.
Everybody who
Donna.
we're talking about.
But let's get her Halloween picture so people will really know who she is.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, anyway, let's wrap this up here. We're going to be playing on the 29th of October. If you're up
October.
at Rocktober
Rocktober.
at the Elks on Wilson Street, then we're going to be
With J.B. Klein.
with J.B. Klein. Then we're going to be over on the 31st at the Halloween extravaganza trick or treat right in the middle of Union
See
Street.
you
Will be
next
on
week,
Union
JB.
Perry. And then
Exum
on
Houdini,
top
we
of
hear
all
you.
that, if you have nothing better to do and you say, gee, I want to go see the Leaves and I want to go up to upstate New York, I'll be playing at the Hunter Mountain Brewery on Saturday.
Hey, Johnny, don't forget to mention you can buy tickets in advance at the Elks for 20.
I did mention
Really?
that. You
How-
said
how does-
no.
What do they do?
So
They
it's-
call in?
It's 20 at
You
the
gotta
door
go
and
there.
15 in advance.
15 in advance. Yeah.
Oh, 15 in advance.
You
So
just
you can
drop
save
by.
$5. Drop by the Elks.
anytime. They're open.
Yeah,
all
just
day.
drop by the Elks, walk down
Buy
there,
your
get some
tickets.
tickets.
Yep.
If you say, hey Johnny, I'd like to go, can you get me a ticket? Sure, I'll get you a ticket for $25. I'll get you a
He
ticket.
charges the premium.
Those celebrities always trying to make a buck.
Anyway, well, so
scale.
we have to end this hysteric too.
Yeah.
Historic and hysteric.
There we go.
Night at the Shack Radio and Shack Video live on YouTube.
Wow.
That the whole world was seeing.
There
Nice.
it is.
The whole world was seeing.
Yeah.
PANJ Radio.
That's right.
.com.
Happening at PNJ. We're the epicenter
Hey,
of
Benny,
what's
walk
happening.
over here. Come on over.
Here it is.
That's okay. I'll
Oh,
stay
come
in
on,
the back.
Benny. Come on, Benny.
We have more cameras on
We got no
order.
time.
Pretty
We got
soon
no
we'll see
time. We're
everybody.
out of
So,
time.
with that, I'd like to end another edition of Shack
Radio.
here at www.panjradio.com from the Green Birdie Production Studios. This is your host, Johnny Keys Flynn, saying goodnight, have a safe week, and go listen to some live music.
You look good, Johnny. You look good. Marvelous.
Come on, don't tell me that wasn't the best.
We're gonna have to